All right, day 44. You probably can't tell from the beautiful sky that it's been raining like a pissa all morning. Feet are thoroughly soaked, but we got everything up. I have luckily had a secondary shirt in my car, so that's been changed. And here we are. This is our house in a box, laid out all over the place. So every one of these stacks that you can see had to be brought up here one at a time down a 400-foot bouldered strewn mud fest to bring it back here. And I'm realizing that's a lot of metal. So it should be lots of fun. Especially whenever I have Alex Windex every one of them to get all the mud off of them. So these are the Z's. I got a little Z profile to them. So we got 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch. So these are like these here, particularly the wall girts. I think this one right here, that long one, is the front 4-to-12 roof purlin. So that's one of the longest pieces we have. Base channels, edge channels, mezzanine beams, partitions. These are the ones that we're going to be using to support the entire house with. And all of our doors and windows have already been located. So these are all part of a special jam that the Purlin Mill in Oregon ran for me. Shout out to Brian and Soul for their help and time, because I had a bunch of revisions and a bunch of non-standard shapes, and they were more than happy to assist me. These are the big heavy-duty ones for the roof that my purlins sit on at an angle. I don't remember what these are. Those are just 4-inch channels, okay. So we're going to, it's what, 2 o'clock? Yeah, it's 2 o'clock on a Wednesday. So we might just, for fun, see how quickly we can whip out one wall, if we can find the parts, and check back in. And then after we get the floor supports up in the mezzanine on, these panels. And yes, for some strange reason, whenever I received my panels, there was an egg wedged underneath here. I don't know what kind of egg it is. I don't know if that's a seabird or somebody just stuck a chicken egg in there. But this is going to be our actually floor panels that are going to be screwed directly on top of the joists, and then we're going to put the plywood and vinyl click lock on top of that, so that way it's termite proof from underneath. And I really wish I'd remember that, because that box sitting on the very top there has my angles in there for my floor. Alright, we'll check back in about an hour or so and see how far we got. Bye. Alright, we're calling it quits. We're tired. We've been sorting pieces, trying to find all these out of the different stacks out here. So we've got most of our pieces all collected up here, so we can start assembling them tomorrow. Those little pieces there, we have to take the blade on them and just kind of give them a little cut right across there to break them free, because they don't snap bend like the channels do.
G7s might, or we haven't tried the 7s yet. It might break.
These aren't going to break.
Never mind them.
They're not going to break. They can't fold over like the channels do.
They're too strong.
Too disappointing. And then that back stack over there is where all of our long channels are. Because that's one continuous channel right there. That entire length. So we got 4 of those long walls. And those cantilever out 4 feet to pick up our side extensions. So tomorrow we'll see exactly how fast we can move once we get everything sorted out. And it seems like we can sort, bolt a bunch of stuff together, then sort and bolt a bunch of stuff together. And as we bolt a bunch of stuff together, we get fewer and fewer pieces. Some of the pieces are just fairly easy to find. That's because they're single stacks, like right here. This entire stack is only P5, so these are the roof purlins. Here's another stack of P5 roof purlins. So most of this back stuff here, you just find one stack and grab, but all the channels are just in a huge bunch, so you have to kind of lift and find those pieces. So we had to do that with those. These are mostly the 4-inch wall girts, so we had to look through all these little stacks of the 4-inch to make sure we grab just the pieces that we need out of them. There's Lenny for my mom to see. That was the one papaya tree who is still not looking like it's going to make it. And then over here we have George. And George is looking pretty strong, thick, rugged, looking pretty good, except for the little things that we broke on him. I don't even know what that is. That was in the pot. So he's looking pretty good. All the other trees are looking decent. We've had plenty of water, so I haven't had to water them. There's the bird of paradise and our coconuts. I'm hoping this is going to turn greener a lot faster than this, but I don't know. But there's whatever this plant is down here, it's growing.
Wow, that thing grows fast.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of weed that is, but it's growing. So, I guess we'll find out. But yeah, that's it. We're calling it a day. We're going to pack up and de-water our feet. So we'll be out here in the morning, see how far we can get. Have a good night.